subsidiaries in various sectors like shipping, ship repair, metal fabrication, transport, logistics, and more. The company holds ISO certifications and was recognized as one of Malaysia's top 1,000 companies in 2003. SY Group's main activities include timber shipbuilding, shipping services, real estate development, civil engineering, farming, and customer support.
Management approach. Factors to consider having a segment reporting are first and foremost the nature of products and services. The nature of business refers to the type of product or services engaged by the company. Secondly, the nature of products and services for Shin Group Berhad are shipbuilding, ship repair and fabrication of metal structures, domestic and regional shipping, international shipping, land transportation, gas and others. Thirdly, existence of managers responsible for the activities. A segment manager with a particular title for certain operating decision maker may also serve as the segment manager. Furthermore, more than one operating segment may be under the segment management of a single manager.
Captain Ting Hieng Long was appointed to be the CODM of Shenyang Group. He is the one who will make the decision making since he is responsible for the overall operations. Captain Ting was very experienced in shipping operations over 30 years in the industry. He is responsible to allocate resources and assess their performance.
Shenyang Group Berhad have two types of segments, which are business segments and geographical segments. Business segments consist of 6 types of operating segments, which are shipbuilding, ship repair and fabrication of metal structure. Second, domestic and regional shipping. Third, international shipping. Fourth, land transportation. Fifth, gas, and 6 others. For geographical segments, Shenyang Group Berhad have expanded their business to 12 countries, which are China, Singapore, Japan, Brunei, India, Philippines, Korea, Australia, Solomon Islands, Denmark, Papua New Guinea, and Indonesia.
Next, I would like to discuss the process to identify the reportable segment and non-reportable segment. First of all, to determine if an operating segment is reportable, assess if it meets MFRS aggregation requirements and passes the quantitative threshold test, 10% threshold test. Reportable segment exceed the threshold and are included in the financial segment. Next, in the quantitative threshold test, operating segment are evaluated based on revenue, profit, and asset. To determine if a segment is reportable using the revenue basis, total revenue for each segment is divided by the total revenue for all segments. If a segment exceeds 10%, it is reportable. If not, it is classified as all other segments.
The 10% threshold test has been done on Shenyang Group Berhad revenue, which resulted to 3 reportable reports and 3 non-reportable reports. The 3 reportable reports are due to their test result is more than 10%. Meanwhile, the non-reportable report is due to their result is less than 10%. The 3 reportable reports are shipbuilding, ship repair, and fabrication metal, domestic and regional shipping, and international shipping. Meanwhile, the non-reportable, the 10% threshold test also be done on assets of Shenyang Group Berhad, which resulted to 4 reportable reports and 2 non-reportable reports. The 4 reportable reports are shipbuilding, ship repair, and fabrication of metal, domestic and regional shipping, international shipping, and others. Meanwhile, the non-reportable reports are land transportation and gas.
The 75% threshold has been computed. The external sales of 4 segments need to be divided by the total revenue to get the reportable segments of 75% and above.
So, this is the new segmental report of Shin Group Berhad, comprised of internal and external revenue and other non-cash expense or income deducted with the depreciation and amortization expenses, finance costs, share of result in associates, then we get profit before tax. Next, total assets and liabilities are shown in the table besides.
Basis of interim reporting was divided into 2, which are discrete method and integral method. Shenyang Group chose discrete method in their basis preparation of interim report.
Next, I would like to discuss about accounting policies used in preparing interim report. First of all is MFRS116, Property, Plant and Equipment. Shenyang Group Berhad adopts MFRS116 Property, Plant and Equipment in their financial report. The company recognized the PPE by initial recognition. Property and equipment are initially recognized at cost and subsequently stated at cost less accumulated depreciation and any impairment losses. The company also adopts subsequent costs that are included in the carrying amount of the asset when incurred and when it probable that future economic benefit will flow to the group. The cost is measured reliably. Then, depreciation is charged to profit or loss on a straight line method over the estimated useful life of the asset. Depreciation continues even if an asset becomes idle when the fully depreciates. Lastly, an item of property and equipment is derecognized upon disposal or when no future economic benefit are expected. Gain or loss arising from derecognition is recognized in profit or loss, representing the difference between net disposal proceed and carrying amount. Next, accounting policy that used in interim report is MFRS117. The Shin Group Berhad assesses whether a contract is or contains a lease at the inception of the contract. In recognition as lessee, they recognize the right of use asset and corresponding lease liability for all leases where it is the lessee, except for low value asset and short-term leases, which is 12 months or less. For the expense recognition, the low value asset and short-term leases recognize lease payment as operating expenses on a straight line basis over the lease term unless another systematic basis is more representative. Representation of right of use asset and associated lease liabilities as a separate line item in statement of financial position and initial measurement. Right of use asset is initially measured at cost, including the initial lease liability adjusted for lease payment, initial direct cost, and less any incentive received, while the subsequent measurement right of use asset at cost, less accumulated depreciation, and any impairment losses adjusted for any remeasurement of the lease liability. Depreciation starts from the lease commencement date.
Types of interim report that has been done by Shin Group Berhad consists of 5, which is the first one, condensed consolidated statement of statement profit and loss and other comprehensive income. Second, consolidated of financial statement. Third, condensed consolidated statement of changes in equity. Condensed consolidated statement of cash flow, and lastly, selected explanatory notes.
The period for the current and comparative of each statement prepared by the company. The Shin Group Berhad financial year ends on 30th June 2023. The first quarter ended on 30th September 2023. The second quarter ended on 31st December 2023. The third quarter ended on 31st March 2024. And the fourth quarter ended on 30th June 2024. This table shows the period of the current and comparative for the statement of financial position and statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. Same goes to the period for the current and comparative of statement of changes in equity and statement of cash flow.
Okay, here we propose 2 adjustments made by the company to be included in interim report. First adjustment is on 30 June 2022. Shin Group Berhad acquired new office equipment, furniture and fitting for 1.5 million with useful life of 20 years using trade method. It effect in new office equipment, furniture and fitting, which new amount is 4.9 million, while the amount for property, plant and equipment is 932 million. Okay, second adjustment is on 1st January 2023. Shin issued 3 million unit of ordinary share with 2 ringgit per share, and the amount after adjustment is 1.2 billion. Okay, there is a stock of financial position after adjustment. A new amount for non-current asset is 932 million, while for equity and liabilities is 1.2 billion. For the conclusion, according to the MFRS8, it is mandatory for an entity to disclose their segmental reporting if its debt or equity securities are traded publicly, as well as businesses that are currently issuing debt or equity securities on public securities market. The primary goal of disclosing segmental reporting for the company is to give an overview of the company's financial performance to assist users of financial statement. It is important to disclose segmental reporting as the company's financial performance and risks are shown to the shareholders in greater detail and transparency. So, the disclosure of the segmental reporting will help users in decision making. Advantage and disadvantage of MFRS8. The advantage is it provides transparency. Second is it provides user with a clear understanding. Well, the disadvantage is entity might not record data in proper manner. And second is potential manipulation of data. Advantage and disadvantage for MFRS134. The advantage is to timely furnish users with essential accounting information for making operational, funding or investment decisions. Second, delivering information on enterprise performance promptly and regularly. For disadvantage, the impact of error in estimation and allocated is hidden. And second, variation in tax rates can complicate the determination of interim profit tax. Okay, that's all. Thank you.